Hi guys, welcome back again to Return of the Nerd. Right, don't forget to hit subscribe and hit that notification bell. Let's get started. I had a couple of days off and I can't wait to, get my teeth into all those Hasbro reveals that we got over the last couple of days. A lot of quantity, but not much quality. I'm sorry, that's my honest opinion. First, I'm going to talk about the TVC item which I like the most, which is the Army Builder 4-pack, the Remnant Stormtroopers. Now, why is this? The reason why is because of my geographical location. Down here in Southeast Asia, it is very hard for us to get these Army Builder boxes. So the X-Wing pilot box, the Imperial Snowtrooper box set, I mean, you name it, we didn't get it. And we have to search on the secondary market and the prices will almost triple. But here's the thing about the rest of the reveals. It's kind of obvious what Hasbro are going to release because everything is just Remnant this and Remnant that and Remnant this guy, Remnant that guy. What Jon Favreau and Lucasfilm do too much of is, hey, let's pay respect to Ralph McQuarrie and his concept art, and I think you need to stop doing that. Enough, okay? We get it. The guy was incredibly important. He was a genius and everything, but we don't need his concepts, in every single Star Wars show. So basically, the white helmet just looks like a potty, turned upside down. He's got like a white bowl on his head. There's no covering at the front. He's got the tube, some kind of breathing apparatus, and the neck is really super skinny and doesn't look in proportion, so it looks weird. I rather much prefer the original Imperial Snowtroopers in Hoth. When I first saw those as a kid, I was absolutely blown away. One of the reasons why I absolutely love the Galactic Marines from the Clone Wars. It's the prequel movie, the third one, Revenge of the Sith. Ki-Adi-Mundi gets his butt kicked by his own battalion. The color scheme, the purple, and with the snowtrooper design, with the covering and everything, the Galactic Marines look they just look wicked. And I've always wished, can Hasbro just make one in the Black Series, please? What are you waiting for? So I will not be buying any of the Mandalorian TVC figures. I just don't think that they look important, or even if the movie turns out to be super amazing, I'm like, wow, 10 out of 10, what an amazing movie. I don't feel like I want to collect those figures. They just don't look good. The AT-RT vehicle is something that we've seen many times before. So, again, most people already have one in just a slightly different color. They might have the camouflage version, or they might have a gray version. It's basically the same thing. So as far as TVC goes, I don't think there's anything really special that's come out, apart from the fact that I'm able to get my hands on this Remnant Stormtrooper 4-pack. Okay, so Black Series, they've got two kinds of packaging. One is the first edition white package, and then they've got everything else in the regular Mandalorian and Grogu line with their own separate color. And I just can't see the point of that. I don't think people are going to buy up the first edition. Is that supposed to, over time increase in value? I understand what Hasbro's doing there. Well, I do. It's about money. But I don't think that many people are really going to want two sets of those figures. The characters aren't really amazingly special in any way. We've had so many Mandalorians and Grogus before. Sigourney Weaver's cool, but it's just a face sculpt. I mean, the rest of her body is just an X-Wing pilot. We've had Stormtroopers with pauldrons. Remnant. I just don't really feel turned on by any of these reveals. And I'm predicting that a lot of collectors are going to be a little bit frustrated by the prices, because I know the Mandalorian and Grogu is going to be deluxe and they're going to charge a lot more money. The TVC card back looks terrible. It's only got one racetrack instead of the double racetrack, which doesn't look right. Card is bigger. Just because it has a fatter card doesn't mean you should charge more money. What are you getting for your, for the cash you put down? The Mandalorian and Grogu's this small. Literally this small, that's not really deluxe, come on. And you put a deluxe sticker on it, which you say you can peel off like the retro stickers. Who cares? People don't care about that. So in my honest opinion, a lot of quantity, but not really much quality. Figures, which are associated with the upcoming Maul TV show, are actually a lot more impressive than what I saw last week. Number one, Marok, and number two, especially the seventh brother, look incredible in TVC. Marok is an incredible figure on his own already in the Black Series. Is really popular, and we must have a seventh brother in the Black Series before the end of this year is done. So I'm hoping that there's a lot of characters that we have not seen yet, because there's only been that one trailer. People were extremely disappointed with the Super Bowl halftime commercial. It wasn't a new trailer. There was nothing new to see. The intro part with the Tauntauns, I don't think that's even in the movie. That was just specifically generated for the Super Bowl. CGI Tauntauns, a guy speaking in a very deep, croaky voice. It sounds like a Coca-Cola commercial. He looked like Santa Claus in his sleigh, and it was kind of weird. We know we're going to get Rotter the Hutt, and that will be super exciting. I think a lot of people are just waiting for that. We haven't seen the front of his face yet. We've only seen him from behind. He's in the stadium, the gladiatorial area, and he's just rah! He's got his hands in the air. Apparently, Rotter the Hutt is this more muscular version of his father. But I don't think it would really ruin anything if Hasbro just went ahead and just showed us now. I don't think it makes any difference, because we've seen the species. Jabba's such an iconic creature in Star Wars. It's not like, oh my god, oh, I never thought he would look like that. Hopefully some of the gladiator beasts from the Holochess game will be made into action figures. They should be. And this guy here, I picked up Power of the Jedi. That's right, not Power of the Force. A man. This is one of the best figures ever made by Hasbro, period. Brilliant. And it's just so spooky. This guy's got a skeleton that's been beheaded, and he's just holding it upside down, and he's like the Predator. He's got a collection of skulls on his staff, and he comes with Salacious Crumb. It's really creepy, but I just love it. And it's really great that it's really good that there's an Amanaman in this movie. To have this potential for it to come out in the TVC and also in the Black Series will be really cool. So I'm sure there are lots of characters that Hasbro have prepared figures for, but they just don't want to show us yet because they don't really want to ruin the movie. I guess we're still too far away from the release date. I would expect that mostly Lucasfilm want to focus on the animation first with Darth Maul, and then in April, once that's done, well, during April, I think they're gonna go heavy on the film, The Mandalorian and Grogu, and we're gonna start to see a lot more merchandise and a lot more activity centered around the movie. Right, I want to know, what do you guys think about all of those Hasbro reveals? And I just like to read people's comments because that just makes our community stronger. This is the way. May the Force be with you. Don't forget to subscribe and check out my short section as well. And I shall see you in the next one. Bye bye.